Commissioner Shropshire, on the roof, could it be replaced, not repaired?
I mean, without knowing what's wrong with the roof.
I don't know, but it's an old house. Patching just doesn't sit well with me.
It would be what the contractor wants. If it can't be repaired, then it would be replaced.
Okay.
Right.
It says like the liable for any damages that would occur.
Okay, that sounds
A
better.
lot of that.
You got in favor of you supporting this development.
So I also must say that there have been a number of meetings that we've had that have there have been 6 to 7 people there. And I have spoken with them and they were saying that they were, so if you're not in support of it, like I sent an email, I've been asking you to get back to me and share your other concerns and you showed up tonight, I really appreciate that. And I asked for that beforehand and I also got some feedback from the other people who've been actively engaged in this, if they did support it.
Keisha, who are the other people that's been actively engaged that are in support of this?
Ms. Delisa, Arvette
Arvette is not in support of this.
Arvette is, but
Commissioners, we're not gonna get across the room discussion about this. So at this point, I believe there's a motion on the floor. I did not hear a second. Could you restate your motion, Commissioner Shropshire, and then we'll wait for a second.
I would like to move to support the special exception for what they're requesting with conditions that we have good faith for looking out for Mrs. Purnell's interest. And that's by constructing a development construction plan, by attending to her roof leaking issues, and by also, making sure that you don't disturb any of the other things and putting up things that will protect the damages or reduce damages by other neighbors.
Is there a second? Okay, the motion fails due to a lack of a second. We're gonna move on to the next agenda item. Thank you all for presenting. So just as clarification, for those that may not be aware, we're not here at the last meeting. The ANC has already weighed in on this item. The ANC has already sent a resolution in opposition to this item. So unless the ANC takes action otherwise, the BZA will take note that the ANC is already in opposition to this project. That was filed on March 9th. Quickly, Commissioner.
Okay, my next thing is I have the resolution for the medical marijuana. I would prefer, I need to do that, but I want Ivy City Smokehouse to do their presentation real quick, so.
Well, that's actually next on the agenda.
Okay,
So
perfect.
Ivy City Smokehouse doesn't have a beautiful PowerPoint slide, but hey, it's 9 o'clock. Who's ready to do number 19? Nobody. Okay, number 19, Ivy City Smokehouse. I'm excited for you.
Hi, how are you? My name is Greg Caston, and I own ProFish and Ivy City Smokehouse, which are located in Ivy City, actually on Oakey Street and Fenwick Street. And we have a current liquor license, and we have made an application to increase that liquor license to include a back room that's an event room for us, where we plan to do weddings and other style events like that. We actually have a pretty big one scheduled for the end of the month with a bunch of pretty big name chefs, Scott Juno and Mike Isabella and some of the other people from around town. For those of you who don't know me, I've been in Ivy City since 1986, running ProFish, and that. We have a nice seafood market downstairs, which I guarantee you is half the price of anything around town that you would see. And I'm here today really looking for an approval letter to get to the ABC board to grant me use of that increased occupancy during the 90-day period that I placarded. That's basically what's going on. John, is that the right way to put it? John's fine. ABC board, John Farman. He's got sidetracked. Is that the right way to put it? I'm looking for a stipulation to use this. It's already been, the matter's already been before the ABC board and approved. In order to get use during that stipulated period, I need an ANC approval letter in addition. And that's what I'm hearing. I already have the
Can we ask you to
license.
come up if you're gonna?
Yeah, there you go.
For 90 days?
We have a minute and 30 seconds left.
It's 90.
1 minute.
I think we placarded for 90. It might be
We have an existing license, we put it in the application to add the extra room. The ABC board looked at it, and passed it. However, we went to get the placards for it. They noted the fact that they had, I guess they had failed to notify the ANC. So, and they've asked us to come to the ANC and make sure that everything was copacetic with the ANC. So that's why we're here.
1 minute left. Less
I don't
Any
think
questions?
it's in it.
Anything else from presenters? Okay, we're gonna go to 1 minute round with commissioners. We'll start with Commissioner Lewis at 1 minute.
Okay, the community supports the project. Their building is beautiful. They're providing fresh seafood. The wharf is closed. If you are a seafood lover, and even if you're on the internet, you will know that they are getting a lot of traction. Everybody loves it. Because of them, now we have new people walking through the neighborhood. You know, so I'm really proud of the work Mr. Caston has done, and even more so because he was in Ivy City before everybody else came. So if we can support his project, we completely want to. And it's a venue space that will add to the community, not take away from it.
Any other commissioners? So I will ask a couple clarifying questions. So this is the request, I guess, for Commissioner Lewis or the presenter. This is a request to support a stipulated license. Is that right?
It's to support an application for an increase in capacity of the number of people that can, in the venue.
They already have the liquor license.
Yeah.
And then I guess for Commissioner Lewis, so when we first talked about this, I think you wanted to wait on this till May because you wanted to weigh in.
I initially wanted to wait, not realizing that they already technically have the approval for what they want. You know, it's just, or they already have the liquor license. It's no longer a liquor license issue. It's just that the space can start operating now versus later on. So that was my misunderstanding.
So then what's the change that they're asking for?
They just want to be able to use it.
We're change inside.
We literally just adding a room.
Correct.
So your community is in support of this?
Yeah, they love the smokehouse.
One more, any other minutes? Okay, if there's no other commissioners, we do have a couple minutes left on this. Any quick questions from the community on this? Yes, ma'am, you have 1 minute.
I asked, normally when new businesses come in, they don't hire African Americans or anybody in the community. You walk in there now, you see African Americans, they donated to one of the organizations, a nice donation that they did. So I was including you on hiring within the community.
There are no other comments from commissioners or the public. Let's go ahead and entertain a motion.
Yes, I put the motion on the floor that we support, IBCD Smokehouse to increase its capacity from 40 to 200.
I'll second. Motion's been made and seconded to increase their capacity support request from 40 to 200. All for the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Any against, please say no.
Abstention.
And any other abstentions? Okay, the motion passes 5-0-1. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're done.
And last item on the agenda is number 20, William C. Smith, 2015.
Can I do that first? Because I have to go. I have to go. If you don't mind.
Where did you write it?
I told the opposition.
Oh, I did. I completely apologize.
But
Commissioner Lewis, if you'd like to give Commissioner Harrison.
I won't read the letter, but Ivy City, since when it was initially allowed to have cultivation centers in the community, we fought against it, and we just want to continue to have on the record that we don't want the cultivation center open within our community.
So the motion is to,
Oppose the cultivation center that we currently have.
and that you'll be writing a letter and submitting.
I have the letter, but yes.
I second that motion.
And moving properly second to submit a letter of opposition to the Department of Health in reference to the Organic Wellness Cultivation Center and SMD 501. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, all for the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually did not vote for this one. The motion passes 4-0-1. The last, so that was number 18. The last item that was added to the agenda was from Commissioner Henderson for William C. Smith. I believe that was from Commissioner
Oh,
Henderson.
yeah, I need to,
Did you leave a message?
no, I need to,
So what I might propose is that we actually not take action on the item as it is her item. Is that?
That's true.
well, no, it's really not her item, that's in my SMD, okay? So it's not her item.
Yeah, I think I just mean whoever put it on the agenda. So is,
Yeah.
are there any objections?
Only thing, because I'm a commissioner that feels as if it's in someone else's S&D,
It
they should
is.
be the one who puts the
It
item
is.
on it.
It
And if
is.
it says
It's
black
my
belt,
SMD,
then
and
black
she
belt.
slandered my name, okay?
Okay. So that actually was the last item on our adopted agenda, so unless there are any objections, I'm gonna move that we adjourn. Is there any objections? Is there a second?
I second.
Thank you, all opposed?